Johnny, welcome back. So today I'm going to I grabbed the New Zealand Stargazing palette from Nomad first, but then I also pulled out the Nomad Royal Europe because they're like two that I really enjoy. So why don't I use one and then at another time I'll use the other. I think I'm going to start with the Stargazing because that's the one I pulled out first. Oh, child, I just ran upstairs. Whew. I was talking with one of my clinical supervisees about just like both of us were trained at the same place, although I'm like 10 years older than her. So we were trained like working a lot with college students, but you know, people get older and I'm working a lot more with middle-aged, older folks or people just who are no longer college students, and just talking about the differences in the things that we're talking about. Like a lot of it is the same, but I'm noticing with some of my clients, we're talking more about getting older. We're talking about things like perimenopause and all these things that I feel like we don't talk about. And it's like a secret. Like, let me know that stuff is going to start for real hanging as I age, and let me know what those things are. You know, I need details. Anyway, I don't know how I got there, but as I do my makeup, I am going to answer, what is happening? A couple of questions, like random questions that I randomly found. I think they're going to be fun. I haven't really looked at them in a while. So here we go. And I'm going to start with the eyeshadow base from Colored Rain, their paint base, and this one is in the shade Wheat, and I am using a Rose and Ben C31 brush, and I have the questions over here. So the first question, if you were a shoe, would you be the right foot or the left foot? If I was a shoe, would I be? You know what? I think I would be the left shoe because most people kind of start off on the right, right? So then I feel like there'd be more wear and tear on me if I were the right shoe, but the left shoe, I would be kind of cool. You know, I wouldn't be done as fast. I can last a little bit longer in terms of work. And in terms of like aging, you know, like I'm not gonna be as beat down as the right shoe will. Let me know, do you start off with the right foot or the left foot? I don't think, isn't that interesting? I don't know that I ever start off with the left foot. I'll have to pay attention now. I don't know that I do. I think I always start off with the right. Now I want to look at my shoes and see if there's different wear and tear. Just took a long time on that question. Number 2, if you had to eat a crayon, which color would you choose? So if we're talking about just like the regular Crayolas, just like what are those, the 24, maybe even the 12, I think I would pick like the pink in there. I would prefer like sort of a magenta, but I don't know. Just because I feel like it would taste good. I don't think I was one of those kids that ate crayons and paste and all that stuff. But I'm just, for some reason, probably because pink is my favorite color, I feel like I would gravitate towards that. You know? I feel like green would, and I think I'm like equating some of these colors to like foods, but for green I'm like, it's gonna taste like grass. Gray just seems dull. Black would probably like licorice, which is fine. Yellow and orange, I don't even know. What would they taste like? White's gonna be boring. So yeah, I think red might be too spicy. So I like spicy, but I'm gonna go with pink. I can't answer a question quickly. What warning label would you give for your life? Ja, ooh. What wouldn't I give? I think my warning label would be caution, unstable. I'm going to. What am I going to? Okay, I think. Wait, I'm going to this one, which is take a pill, stargazing. Just like, you know how McDonald's has like caution, hot beverage. I think mine would maybe say proceed with caution. But yeah, caution, unstable. Do not leave alone for too long. Okay. What would you choose as the title of your memoir? I've actually thought about this before, and I've settled on From South Central to Psychologist. Isn't that like perfect? Don't steal it. I feel like that would be perfect. Just kind of like talking about how I got to where I am, and you know, how that is that like just like straddling two worlds and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I think that would be like a great title. I don't know. Do you prefer the window seat or an aisle seat? I assume that's like flying probably. Or I guess any sort of commuting. I feel like I used to say window seat because you could like lean against it and you don't have people passing you if they need to go to the restroom. But now I think I'm more inclined to aisle seat. And like aisle seat on the right. Yeah, because then I can stretch out my left leg because my knee hurts. This sounds so old, right? But also, here's another old. So I could get up and go to the restroom and I don't have to hop over people. Yes, I do have to then let people out. But, you know, I can not bother folks and just go straight to those little ass restrooms that they have. Y'all, I swear, the last time I was on a plane, where was I going to? I don't know, but it felt like I had to take my breasts off and leave them outside just to fit into that little cubicle of a restroom. Have they gotten smaller? It's too much. How late is too late to cancel a plan with someone? Girl. I would say I'm going to go into Milky Way. I think that looks really pretty. Too late is when it's past the time you were supposed to be there. Cause like I might cancel up on to the moment, okay? And then I'm gonna just be like, I'm so sorry, let me buy you a drink, or I will, you know, I'm gonna Venmo you or whatever. But I'm not making it. So it's not likely that I would do that. But I'm just saying, like, just confirm with me that I'm on my way. Tell me to send you my location so that you can follow along. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't want people to cancel on me, typically. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, great. Now I don't have to go. But too late is when they already there at the location. and it's past the time that you said you were going to meet. And that's only like a rule for me. Other people, you got to get it together and cancel earlier than that if we're going somewhere. Which Disney princess is the most annoying? All of them. I mean, I feel like there's something for everybody. Was it Snow White that was like laying and she would be like, woken up by true love? And then Jasmine getting on a flying carpet? No. Whatchamacallit? Or was it wait. No, it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And then who the hell was the one laying down? I don't know. So they're all annoying, but the one whose storyline I probably take the most umbrage with is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Why are we pretending that he didn't kidnap her? Why are we pretending that... Oh my God, you love him because you fell in love with your captor. Okay, this is a trauma bond, and you are literally kidnapped and locked up by this crazy person who is like trying to get you to love him before all the petals fall off of a flower. And I just realized how insane I just sounded. This is not a real story. But, like, for real, I hate when there are all these stories, like fairy tales, and it's like, oh my God, if you just find true love, well, he'll kiss you and you'll wake up and live happily ever after. And, like, you'll be abused by your stepmother, but you just have to find the prince. No, why it's always got to be a struggle like that? Is it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? I think it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Was she also the one that had to be kissed to wake up? Then you got Cinderella talking to animals. Like, they're all annoying. But I don't like Belle's story the most. Like, she was cool. She was reading, minding her own business. And then you got this beast that all of a sudden come kidnap her. But oh my God, she's going to turn into this handsome man. Girl, bad. That has like always bothered me. And I think I watched it again the other day. Not the other day, like last year. And I was like, are we going to pretend that this is like not bad? All right, okay. Why do round pizzas come in square boxes? I guess the same reason why square pizzas don't come in round boxes. Doesn't it make it easier to actually grab the pizza if it's in a square box? Because if it's round, wouldn't it just be... There has to be a reason. Deciding between this one and this one. Maybe this one, because I feel like I'm more likely to use this one overall. But let's go with Jewel Box, which is this one here. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be some sort of like statistical, like, you know what I mean, right? There's got to be a reason for it. Somebody was like, no, this is better to have a square box. Because I imagine it's not just to use more cardboard, right? I don't know. It's gotta be, I'm just thinking there's something scientific about why. I just don't know what it is. Can you fold a fitted sheet by yourself? Here's the thing. I can fold it. Fold it properly is a whole other question. So yes, I can fold a fitted sheet by myself. Have you ever completely misunderstood song lyrics? Child, yes. Yes. There's one song, we all know I love me some Kelly Clarkson. And you know her song, Miss Independent? there's a part where she says, misguided heart. And I swear to you, until like 6 months ago, I thought it said misguided hard. Go ahead, find that. It's like is it the second verse? Go ahead and tell me it doesn't sound like misguided heart, but it's misguided heart. Who knew? I sure didn't. I sure didn't. I thought it was misguided heart. But no, it's misguided heart. Enunciate, Kelly. What conspiracy theory do you low-key believe? I don't low-key believe nothing. I high-key believe that they're always listening. I don't know who they is, and I don't know why they're listening, but I truly believe it. Especially since I live in the DC area. Ain't no way. Ain't no way somebody not listening. Nope. I fully believe. We already know our smartphones are listening to us. So whoever they are, 100%. That's not even low key. That's high key. What would be your elevator pitch to aliens for why they should abduct you? Why they should. First of all, I would probably have a PowerPoint. And I would probably have a list of reasons why. I mean, one thing, I'd probably be like, guys, like, I don't even want to be here on Earth. Like, I'm not even going to fight you. You could just lead me right onto the ship. I will go. Like, I just need a couple of things. Just like a coloring book. And like, if I could bring my phone, that'd be cool. But I am fine with leaving y'all to do whatever you need to. I will not interrupt. I'm a good time. Like, I'm gonna make you laugh. Like, I mean, let's just see. If y'all don't like me, drop me back off at Earth. Like, they're like, we definitely don't want to take you. I don't know. I'm like, why not, guys? Give it a try. You know, we can see. Just give it 6 months and we can see how it goes. You know, no big deal. This is an interesting look I've got going on. And of course, I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to go into that shade I was looking at. Karina Nebula. If you were a sitcom character, what would be your catchphrase? Oh gosh, you guys might have to help me on this one. I'm pretty sure I say lots of things lots of times. But the first thing that comes to mind would be, I'm sorry, what? Like, I'm sorry. I think that would be it. Either I'm sorry, what? Or I'm sorry. I feel like I do that a lot, right? I don't know what else. How would you describe spiciness to someone who has never tasted anything spicy? Ooh, how would you describe spiciness? I would probably be like okay, like combine like heat with some like some salt with a little bit of sweet, like turn the sweet down a good amount, just like it's like a roux, like it's, spicy. It's because it's like different kinds of spice. It can just be heat, or it can be like sweet spice. Okay, maybe I think I would have to have food examples. I would be like, okay, so take this red bell pepper. I'm gonna slice it up. Eat that, and like pretend that it's like hot. How do you describe spicy? If you ain't never had, I would want to. Okay, you've never had it. So I would like to know what you have had. Like if you had gazpacho, but it was warm and like a little bit of like kick to it, like a little tart sweet. It's hot. But it's like flavored hot. I don't know. How would you describe spicy to somebody? I mean, besides it's just like hot, because spice doesn't necessarily mean hot. Like, have you had curry? Like, what is it that you've had? Yeah, I don't know. Which smells better, fresh cut grass or bread baking in the oven? Bread for sure. My parents make homemade bread. I don't know that they have in a while. No, I think they have. And it is so, when you walk into the house and it just smells like freshly baked bread, and then you bring it out of the oven and you slice it real quick and then you put some butter on it. Oh my God. I don't even know how and why we survive on these store-bought things. Freshly baked bread is the business. All right, something going on here. Let me see. I gotta hurry up. What is your most used emoji? I think the eye roll one is probably tied with the one that looks that way. So those are often together. Do you like being the big spoon or the little spoon? For a human, I think I like being the little spoon, but I'll big spoon you. For an animal, I think I like being the big spoon. Like, I'll big spoon Rosé, and I prefer little spooning the boo. Being the little spoon. Have you ever gone a day without wearing underwear? Child, have I gone a day wearing underwear? I don't wear drawers. Now, bras, I always have my bra on. But underoos, panties, drawers, I like my stuff to breathe, okay? If not, it's something cotton, but yes, I've gone several days not wearing underwear. Oh. My sister was like, why do you even have underwear drawers? I don't know, just in case. Oh, I'll wear them to like, which makes no sense. I'll wear them to like the gynecologist and take them off. Like, that doesn't make any sense because they gonna be, anyway. What do you think the first person to milk a cow was actually trying to do? They were definitely trying to do something nasty. Because how you even come up with that? How you even come up with that? Just like the first person who was like, what's these things that these chickens be pooping out? Let's eat them. Like, what was you trying? I don't know. Well, okay, wait a minute. Because you would have seen the calf, like, feeding from the cow, right? So maybe actually it wasn't dirty. Or maybe it was, because maybe they were like, oh, I want to see how this tastes. Ew. I don't know. What was they trying to do? My first thought is you trying to do something nasty, because who be doing that? But you know what? When you have to get sustenance, I guess you have to do what you have to do. But I don't know what they were actually trying to do when they were like, And did they call it milking? How did they come up with the term milk? Because I don't know. I'll just leave it alone because we don't want to go down the route of my imagination. Who actually tests the specific dog food when they say that it has a new and improved flavor? Now, there are people, I think, at least I read it in a fiction book, that are hired to test dog food. Do dogs taste test it? I mean, it's not like they can give a written report, right? But they could probably, I don't know. So I assume that the people who taste tested it the first time are the same people who are going to drop things, who are going to taste test it, the new formula. But how do you... Why? Why does it need to be new and improved? New and improved flavor. Is it... Can the dog tell? Like, what if the dog is like, I prefer the old one? I don't know. I mean, you would have had to taste the first one. You would have had to taste the first one, right? So that you could compare and contrast the new one. But what exactly are you improving? Is it more chicken taste? You know, is it... I don't know. Oh God, is it the dry food or the canned food? I'd rather go with the dry. Because you can just pop a little bit of that in your mouth. What kind of food would you never offer a tiger? I wouldn't offer a tiger any food that would make it want more dark meat. Nope. I'm not trying to be in the jaws of a tiger. It's whatever it is that's gonna make you like be turned off from dark meat, then I'm gonna give you that. I'm not gonna give you anything that's gonna make you want dark meat. What's one thing you wish we knew 5 years ago? Girl, I wish we knew what was gonna happen 5 years later, so we could go ahead and get on that flight with the aliens. That's what I wish. Because all of us would, I assume most of us would be out of here. What would peanut butter be named if it wasn't called peanut butter? The first thought that came to mind is smashed nuts. Could you imagine? Because you got like mashed potatoes, but I feel like mashed peanuts is incorrect. I think you could just go with like smashed nuts. In my opinion. What name will you give your next pet? I don't know that I'm going to have a next pet, but I would definitely stay on the theme. I would stay on trend. And so, you know, we've got Rosé. So, Cristal, Merlot, Cristal, Merlot, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio doing too much. I mean, rosé is just so perfect. Moscato. Yeah, so I'd stay on theme. My sister has a cat that's like, what are those cats? They're called blue something, Prussian blue. And she's like so pretty. And her name is Missy. I call her Grey Goose. How long has it been since you laughed out loud? A second. It's been 1 second since I laughed out loud. Okay, let me finish this off. I'm just going to put some powder on, and here's the finished look. Nothing too much because I am going to take this off right now and go to Pilates. So I used the Stargazing palette, still one of my fave from Nomad. And I went in with the Makeup Forever Face Essentials palette just for some of the contoury shades. And this lip gloss is Spill the Deets from Dose of Colors. And I popped it on with a lip liner from LA Girl in the shade Vamp. And that's about it. So, I will be sure to include the questions probably in the description box, and then hopefully also I'll pin it. Don't feel like you have to answer all of them because there are 25 of them, but maybe pick your favorite 5 or favorite 2 and let me know your answers. Or if you have any agreement or disagreement with some of mine, let me know that too. I really want to read answers. I love that part. Anyways, I hope that some of this was helpful, and I also hope that you're continuing to take care of yourself. I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.